Hello, Catherine. I really liked the Rebel Flesh. I thought it was a really great setup for the next episode. I don't think it's that strong by itself. I know what it's like. Deathly Hallows Part 1 is really great on its own, right? It's a really great movie. But it does spend the whole entire span setting up the next movie. That's the whole point. And it definitely leaves you with this cliffhanger. And enough happens in that movie to get you through it, even though a lot of it is wandering around. However, in Doctor Who, I felt like this episode, there wasn't really enough happening to leave you with that big of a cliffhanger for the next episode. I think the next episode is going to be fantastic. What I really loved about this episode, though, was even though it didn't feel like a lot was happening, you're like thrust into the situation, you really have no idea what's going on. I felt like there was a little bit too much room to get to know everybody, but I also felt with that wishing that more action was happening, kind of anticipating, it set a really great atmosphere for the episode. It was also really unsettling for the people in that situation as well, so we got to kind of feel what they felt. So I thought that was really interesting. I loved the Doctor's snow globe. I don't really know what it's there for, although I'm assuming it has something to do with the solar flash wave thing, the solar thing. Because this hand movement shows that it's solary. I like the snow globe because it was a bit like the 3D glasses at the end of season 2 with David Tennant and Billie Piper. Like that double-parter Doomsday. You don't really know why he has the 3D glasses until like the very last moment, so I'm guessing we'll figure out really what the snow globe is for next episode. I loved Jennifer and Rory, right? Obviously Rory's not going to cheat on Amy. It's Rory, duh. It's nice to see Rory taking a role that's not I'm about to die. And I liked how they made a joke about that in the episode. When Rory first finds Jennifer after the solar flash thing happens, Jennifer's crying on the floor. I felt like I was dying. Tell me about it. I thought that was hilarious. If you can laugh at yourself, you know you're doing it right. And it was interesting to see the character changes within the gangers and the real people. They're obviously both the same person, right? Same memory, same everything. And they're both thrust into this, basically the same experience, although from different perspectives of that same experience. The real human Miranda, for instance, the leader, she becomes homicidal. That she becomes so angry and needing to exterminate the problems in front of her. But the ganger Miranda becomes really almost understanding, trying not even to talk the other Miranda down, but trying to be like, look, I'm you too. We don't need to fight about this. We should talk about it. And you have that moment before you do something as a person to make a choice with what you're going to do. And it's interesting to see the same person take two different actions at the same time. And the same thing happens with Jennifer as well. I mean, before it was ganger Jennifer, she was really mean. The ganger Jennifer has taken on the strength in such a way that she's now a little bit maniacal, and I think that's going to be really interesting to see play out in the next episode. So Jennifer's vomit was the grossest vomit I have ever seen in my life, and I just made it through my first year of university. I saw a lot of vomit. The fact that the Doctor knows something about the Flash but doesn't tell anybody, including the audience, is driving me nuts! Ah! It's like, what's going on with Eye Patch Lady? By the way, Eye Patch Lady, she was there. She was being creepy with her little iPad. However, the creepiest thing in that episode was when the lips come out of the flesh and they go, trust me. That's really fucking creepy. On like an epic level. They were a bit like Rocky Horror Picture Show lips. I mean, less red, but that's just what it reminded me of. You? And we're not gonna get another episode for 2 weeks. Lame. Maybe next week we could do an episode where we discuss like the main themes and make predictions for what's gonna happen. We should think over all of like the main character arcs that are happening. Like Eye Patch Lady, pregnant, not pregnant, what's gonna happen with Rory and Amy, what's up with the Doctor and River song this week. So instead of making a Doctor Who review, we'll make Doctor Who predictions. Unless you have another idea. Happy vlog, Catherine! It's been oranged. Orange everywhere!